It's October of 2022, going into this fall and winter time. Just finished the first 25K challenge sponsored by truckersmakemoney.com. So stay tuned if you want to check that out and pick up some owner-operator tips and experience and conversation along the way, booking loads and on the phone, doing load boards, recorded a little bit of this and a little bit of that and put it all together to make this here video, this edit. All right, see you on the other side. Appreciate you. What's going on? Welcome to the 25K challenge. The rules are 30 days and after fuel. No other expenses, simple net after fuel. I'll be your host. My name is Andrew. I'm on social media at Andrew's Method. Check it out. Enjoy the show. We're about to get this started right now. So we're about to kick it off with this load right here. This is a load going from Georgia to Abingdon, Virginia. This is $18.50 and it's $4.87 a mile. All right, so here's what the load looks like all tied down. Just some simple palletized. Doesn't even need to be that tight. They're not going anywhere. So the reason why I chose this load was it was a short deadhead, well, short enough, less than 100 miles, and it paid $4.87 a mile and $18.50 all in, and it puts me right at the state line of Tennessee and Virginia and Abingdon, which I'm confident about getting a reload out of that area. And let me show you another thing. Boom, since this load is heavy, 45,000 pounds, I got this app on my phone. It's called Blue Ink. I paid about $300 for the sensors. And see, this is 31,000 on my drive axle, 33,000 on my trailer axle. Total gross weight, 46. So that way I know that I'm good to go. Don't need to hit a scale or anything like that. All right, see you at the next clip. Riding up through Riverdale here, about to catch this 285. To the other side of Atlanta, 75 to Chattanooga, Knoxville, and 81 up to Abingdon. Got the whole 285 shut down going south. South and east, that is. Lord, Lord, Lord. Welcome to Abingdon, Virginia. Yeah, this is that Lee Highway that runs parallel with 81. Lee Highway runs parallel with 81. About to go make this drop off right now. 7 o'clock in the morning, then I'm heading down to go pick up my next load, which we're about to talk about. Well, I'll tell you a little politics on this load. Yeah, I believe Kimberly was who I was.
Yeah, I was trying to call you back.
Oh, okay. Was it you just calling from Illinois?
Yeah, or some coming from Illinois. You don't worry about that number calling.
Oh, okay. So, oops, I think I just deleted it. But yeah, she told me that Middleborn was the original,
okay,
and it got switched or something.
Okay. I can use this. Bill label say Middleborn or not. Okay.
What's that?
That's what I needed to read. The bill label say Middleborn, West Virginia on it.
Oh, okay.
You're a flatbed, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, just sit out there, and as soon as they're, are you up by the gates, kind of?
I am.
Okay, just stay up that way, and a loader will come get you as soon as he's ready.
Okay, well, will they know which one is me, or can you see on the security camera?
Yes, that's why we needed your truck trailer number and what was on your truck, so they can find you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, we already did that. All right, so here's the next load. This is what we're looking at, 327 miles. It was a 100-mile deadhead. I came from up here. So we're going from Hickory, North Carolina, up 77 to Bridgeport, West Virginia. And one of the reasons why I chose this load, because it's West Pennsylvania, not East. It's August of 2022, and mostly everything north, really of I-40, has been pretty slow. North of Richmond, definitely. North of Philly, definitely. Been very slow on outbound freight. I used to do really well out of Pennsylvania, and even Pennsylvania over here, really slow on outbound freight. So I like this one. It went to the west, so I'll come over here, I know I had Pittsburgh right here, I had Ohio over here, and I already got a load booked actually after this one. So, what's the details on this? We got 327 miles plus 90-mile deadhead, right? That equals 417. We're going to divide that by 6 since it's a heavy load, 45,000. Which really don't care to be going up to West Virginia, but at least it's 77. It's not so bad with 45, but definitely wouldn't be going across 68 with 45. So that's 69 gallons. Right now, I'm paying about $4.50 a gallon with my NASDAQ fuel discount. $312 in fuel. So $1,400 all in is what this load pays. I say $312 in fuel. So that'll leave $1,100 delivered in the morning, plus $1,400 from yesterday. So we're looking at a cool $2,500 since yesterday and by tomorrow morning. So we're off to a pretty good start. Oh, so this is also, let me do the math on it. 1,400 divided by how many loaded miles? 327? 428 a mile. 428 a mile, August of 2022. And yeah, freight has slowed down a lot in the recent 60 days. Diesel prices dropped a little bit, and that caused also rates to drop pretty dramatically in the recent 60 days. So getting above $4 a mile is still pretty competitive right now. And that's one of the reasons why I went ahead and booked this load, even though it's going up to West Virginia, is that it was close enough deadhead, nice $1,400 on 300 miles, over $4 a mile. I knew I'd make close to $1,100 on it. Just made sense considering that it would be in that general Pittsburgh area in Ohio, where I'm more confident about being able to get a load out compared to like eastern Pennsylvania. So that's the train of thought on that. I must be about to get some of this stuff. Some type of hydro fiber. This is here in Hickory, North Carolina. What it looks like. Oh, climb up this ladder. Go throw this smoke tarp right quick. So this is a custom-made smoke tarp. I want to say it's 16. It's 4-foot drops, but it's about 16 feet long or so. I got it made a long time ago. Boom, that's all they want. It's something to keep the smoke from coming on these palletized fiber whatevers. Boom. That's what the view looks like from above the truck, above the semi. I'm about to be right here at the I-40 and I-77 junction, which means I'm going to be going this way to go north. Look at north. Oh, jeez. Looks like it's going to be raining. Yep, that's exactly what that is. What you doing? Driving around, huh? Oh, that's pretty dang big. Can't hardly see. Got a 2 or 3 truck lengths ahead. Ah, beautiful fancy gap. What's going on? Let's keep this show rolling. It's August 31st, Wednesday. 3 days into this challenge. It's like 5:30 in the morning. Yeah. 5:30 in the morning or something like that. I'm over here with Virginia, West Virginia line, 180 miles to Bridgeport. Let's go ahead and get this load in so we can deadhead over to, I'll go ahead and say it, Youngwood, Pennsylvania. That's where my next load picks up today. That's cool, check it out. We are in the sky. We're in the clouds. We're in the clouds. We're in the clouds. Pretty cool going over a bridge like this and it's completely surrounded by clouds because it's like you're in the sky. This is US 19. I had to cut off 77 to go up 19. Oh, there's Earth. There's the other side. All right, that was that. Got this second load delivered. About to go head up to Youngstown, PA. That's 85 miles away. Got this load going down to Greenville, South Carolina. So today is Wednesday. I'll go deliver that tomorrow on Thursday. And I like Greenville because right now the South is doing well. It's doing very well on flatbed freight. So I'll use that location to haul a short load maybe to Alabama or to Tennessee or stay somewhere close so I can get a nice reload on Friday so I can make this weekend count. But dang, Monday's Labor Day. So that will affect shipping some, and some places may not ship or receive. So we'll see how that factors in next. So I'm about to go up here to Youngstown, Youngwood. God dang it, I forgot just that fast. Youngwood, all right? Yeah, that's what it's insulation, 8,000 pounds. And got a little over $3 a mile for it. So I'll put the numbers up right here. How much it pays? It's like $3.50 a mile or $3.30 a mile, but $1,800. I'm just gonna go get that now. All right, I'm loaded up. Here, you can see the load a little bit right here. It's insulation. I'll have to show you the load just a little bit later. Took a while to tie it down and put the V-boards up and all that. But my 14-hour clock is ticking. Still got 500 miles. See here. To get down to South Carolina. Just booked a load while I was here too. I didn't get to film it, but it's picking up 20 miles away going to Nashville. We'll take a look at this load next. No, I had to stop right here on exit 67 here in West Virginia because there's a Moe's at this pilot. There's only very few pilots that have Moe's. Pascagoula on I-10. I don't know, where else? Leave it down in the comments, let me know. Stop and grab this burrito right there. Vegetable burrito. Hey, how's it going? Oh, going well. Excuse me, sorry. Back at it again. It's like 5:35 in the morning. Still got 333 miles to go down in South Carolina. So that'll put me down there around 12 o'clock. But good thing the load that I chose next that goes to Nashville is only a 20-mile deadhead. So let me get back on this I-77, get going up the road, and really it's that load that I did that picked up at 2 o'clock. The second load that I did that got me up here to West Virginia, threw my schedule off a little bit, you know, as far as I don't like to normally have this many miles to do in the morning. But since my 14-hour clock got compromised from loading so late for the West Virginia load, but it's all good. We're gonna make it work. Monday's Labor Day, and it's looking like a lot of stuff is closed, so I might have to book a load for Tuesday. So what we're gonna try to do today is find a load that's long enough and has a high enough gross revenue, so we're not just sitting all weekend on a short load over the Labor Day. Okay, I gotta get over the road. Very beautiful, very beautiful. I-77 southbound coming down into Virginia from West Virginia. It's a pretty cool tunnel right here, Big Walker Mountain. Coming through this mountain on 77 right before getting to Whiteville. About this Florence, Alabama to Denver, Colorado. Let's see, nope, no comments. Alabama. Yeah, it was posted on Truck Stop 3 minutes ago. Sorry about that. The reference number is 0343.
0343.
Yep.
Alright, so the exit pickup would be from Flatbed and it's to Union, Nebraska, and we require a flatbed for this. The pickup would be tomorrow, and it's a full truckload of 32,000 pounds for 8 per day or not on Monday.
Okay, let me do some math on it and see if it'll be worth it for me. And I'll call you back.
You can, okay, and my extension number is 718 and ask for MAH by March, okay?
Okay.
Yep, thanks one time.
Bye.
So for this, my best rate will be 2,400.
Okay.
Okay, so may I know your MC number?
57. Jeez. Yeah.
Okay, you are the owner operator.
Yep, both.
Okay, so as I can see, you are not set up with us, so I am going to set you up with us. I am sending you a carrier setup packet.
Okay.
So you just have to fill that carrier setup packet, and we are all good to go for this.
Okay.
I am already sending you. Just can you confirm me? Did you receive it?
This other load.
It will be from an Astro TMS.
Yeah, I got it.
There will be a link.
I got it.
Okay, now. Okay, and I'm sending you another carrier packet which I need some documents from you, like the MG Authority W9 certificate of insurance and notice of assignment. So just send it me and we are all good to go.
Okay.
And within a few minutes I will send you the rate confirmation also.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Golly, that was the longest load I've ever had to book. See, I'm trying to hurry up and call this other load before it books. That's the only reason I'm taking this load to Nebraska, because there's an oversized load on the other end that pays $5,600. Put it on speakerphone so you can hear it.
Hello.
Hello, is Justine around?
This one, please.
Yeah, you know, he was taking so long, he could have maybe missed this load. And I don't want to go to Nebraska and I don't have something on the other end.
Thank you for calling Rock to Justine.
Hey, Justine, this is Andrew calling you back. Are you still working on that oversized?
I am, for the fix.
Yep, I'm good to go for the 4,600.
Okay. Andrew, what's your MC number?
That was the longest load I've ever booked.
Right?
What's that?
Is this the longest load?
No, when I was just on the phone booking the other load, I mean, I was asked like 100 questions, including like, what's the VIN number of my trailer? And I was like, come on, man, come on.
Wow. Yeah, we're not high maintenance like that.
I've never been asked. It was just so slow. It's like, all right, now. See, that's how quick it's supposed to be. So those are the next two loads. Got one going to Nebraska paying like $350, but it's only a 50-mile deadhead out of Nashville. Then we got the another 50-mile deadhead to go back to Maryland. But this is Labor Day weekend. There was nothing delivering on the 5th, nothing picking up on the 5th. So I had on Monday, that is. So deliver on the 6th, So I have a nice long weekend to work on stuff and relax and stuff like that. And run this oversized. It's only 9.6 wide, no tarp, and that'll be about $1,550 a day profit after the tolls, permits and fuel. Check it out. So here's the next load. Very simple load. These are just some concrete forms, and these are the ones that is $1,200 on 360 miles. So a little over, close to $3.50. And I like this load because it was only a 15-mile deadhead. I had that big 300 miles to do this morning, of course. And so this will make sure that I had enough time to still come pick this load up. I'm only gonna drive about an hour because I'm running low on 14. So I got like 3.5 hours, and I don't see myself making it through Atlanta and getting all the way to Cartersville by then. So that's what I'll do. I'll just go down to like Commerce or the Petro that's before Commerce, park, shower, clean up, relax, do some work on the computer. And I already got the next 2 loads booked as we just seen a little bit earlier. So yeah, these are these concrete forms. Let's keep it moving. Coming into the 285 loop about 5:30 in the morning. Coming off the 85 and the 285. I'm gonna hop on here in Atlanta and grab the 75 to get on up in Nashville. Look how tight this is. Here in downtown Nashville. They're making me earn this one. Making me earn this one. So we're up here in Clarksville, Tennessee at the state line of Kentucky. Here's the next load right here. This will be the one that has to hold me over all Labor Day weekend. Even though it's only like 670 miles, I really didn't get the gross amount of money that I wanted to lay over this weekend. But like I said, I do got that oversized load waiting on me on the other side. So this is, and that's a 40-mile deadhead, and this was a 50-mile deadhead. So those are 2 reasons why I went ahead and chose these loads. Plus this load here, the rate per mile, I like the rate per mile on it. It's a nice profit margin. I believe it's right around $3.40 a mile, $2,400. So like I said, not a lot of gross money, especially including the Labor Day weekend, but the profit margin's there. You know, it just is what it is. Not many places were going to be open. Almost nothing was delivering on Monday or picking up on Monday. Nashville was slowing outbound freight for some reason. So this is what it was. You know, I'd rather do this for $2,400 than to do like $3,000 to do like 1,300 miles or 1,100 miles. You know, it's not that serious to me to go all those extra miles just for a couple extra $100. So I'll profit well on this load, and they'll give me some time to work on my computer, finish my book, because right now at the time of this video, I'm doing the final stages on getting my getting the book ready for print, the Trucking as an Owner Operator. So that's the update. See you back on the road. Heading over this bridge from DraftKings, which is a low-key, nice place to park your truck out there. We'll ride off and go spend some time in town, since got 400 more miles to go until Tuesday. Found a nice vegan restaurant. I'm gonna go check that out and see what's going on. I'm about to go ahead and drive the rest of the way up to Nebraska, say goodbye to St. Louis, had fun, ate some good food, probably drank a little bit too much, but here we are, it's a new day. See you up on the other side. All right, so we're back at it. Today's Tuesday, the 6th of September. We're about to go deliver these sewage pipes and go load up this oversized load. But you know what? I go to type in the address this morning, right? And it's actually not in Union, Nebraska. It's like what's going on? What's going on? We're here in Hagerstown, Maryland. Finally reformatted my SD card. I had some good stuff I had to get off my SD card. My memory card was full for like 3 days. So this is that oversized load. We're already about to go deliver this. It's Friday the 9th. So this is the one, 4,600 on 1,350 total miles. So not that great, but all things considered in this market, kept us moving for about $1,000 a day profit for 3 days worth of driving. And still don't have a load yet for today. So I'm gonna get on that right away. Check out these little pieces we're trying to walk on me. I had to get a little creative here, which is what we have to do on Flatbed sometimes. Get a little creative. But yeah, so I'll put the numbers on the screen and let's get something booked this weekend that can hold us over. And wow, it's hard to believe it's already Friday again. It seems like just yesterday I was loading those pipes up. Check out the sunrise. All right, that one's done. Still don't have another load. About to pull up over here to this shopping area that's got a Chipotle. Go get me some lunch. Get this next load. What's going on? Nice and dirty on day, what day are we on? Monday makes 14 days, so 13 days in to the challenge. No load this weekend. Coming out of DC, it was just very slow. But at about 4 o'clock, I ended up booking this load out of Norfolk. Same one I did a couple weeks ago, actually, going to Chattanooga to the Volkswagen plant. It's like $3.13 a mile, 16,000 pounds, loads up at 8 o'clock. So right now I'm getting rained out. But fixing the air leak, was like hand cleaning my motor because it's got a lot of grime and stuff on it. Was checking my oil, filled my oil up, top a little bit of coolant that I needed to do. And there's this air leak down there, and I found it is where I had a half-inch line rubbing against the frame. So I got the pieces now, just waiting on the rain. And so that puts us at like 9,800 right now. 10 days in, 14 days in, not very well. It's like 1,500. Well, no, not 1,500. Excuse me. That's 5,000 average per week. We need more like 65. So we'll see. Still got 14 more days to go. Started Monday, and that's $2,000. So that'll be, I'll do the math on about 1,400 or so after fuel. Back at it early in the morning. As you can see, it's dark. It's Monday. Didn't have a load all weekend, like I mentioned. Picking this one up here in Norfolk. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since about 5:20 or so. And yeah, let's go. Let's make it happen. 16,000 pounds on this next load. And I'm gonna go pick it up down at NFI Norfolk International Port. All right, I'll show the load once I get loaded. All right, this is one way I credit check new customers. Sorry if it's a little blurry, but in truckstop.com, you'll see the company right here, New Concept Logistics, and it has a days to pay 17. I click on this 17, and this will pull up the more detailed chart. We can click on this broker MC hyperlink. Right, usually have to open it in a new window. So this says there's 100, it's a little blurry, but there's 116 companies reporting. I like that, with an average of 33 days to pay, 97 rating. So whenever there's more than like 20, 30, 40, 50 companies and they're all saying 30 days, you can pretty much bet that this broker is good to go. And I'm about to call and book this load right now.
Mike.
Hey, I'm calling about a load that y'all have posted.
Yes, which one, sir?
This Chattanooga, Tennessee to Spartanburg for tomorrow.
Yes, sir, it is available.
Okay. Yeah, I read the notes on it.
Okay.
Okay. And the weight is 45 or less?
Yes, it's max 45.
Okay, because 45.5 is my max, so as long as
No,
you do that.
it's actually technically 44,000, but I like to put 45 just to play it safe.
Very
so
well.
You got what it looks like.
Okay, and it loads in the afternoon?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes, sir.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. Let me get your, let's see here. What was your name, sir?
My name's Andrew.
Andrew. And MC?
07 this is another really easy thing to do. This is how to write an invoice. So you'll see right here, it's just the order number that's sent inside the BOL. I mean, not the BOL, but the rate sheet. And today's date, order number. Then down here you write remit to, your company name and address where they're going to send the money to. And then you put the amount that you're billing for right here, whatever amount that's excuse me, whatever amount that's agreed upon on the rate sheet or the rate confirmation. So this is inside QuickBooks. This is what I use. I use it all the time. Works great, and it keeps track of, you know, who owes money and how long they've owed money for. See ya. Boom. This is the final step, and it'll show you know what it all looks like. Then right here it'll allow you to attach a file, and this is where you put the you know, the proof of delivery, signed proof of delivery. Then up here you press that little button up there, the 3 dots, and it'll send off an email. And it's cool because when you set up the customer profile already, it allows you to save the email on file, so you don't have to put that in every time. So when you just go to email, it'll email it to the accounting department that was already saved when you were able to set up the customer in QuickBooks. Yup, that's how to bill a customer through QuickBooks. Super easy, super simple. Let me show you this load here. Look, the moon's still up. It's about 7:30 here towards the South Carolina border on 85. Picked these up in Chattanooga yesterday. This is the Chattanooga load. Pretty heavy, 44,000 pounds. But you know, I delivered in Chattanooga. I'm not sure if I got footage on the crates that I picked up. They were just some crates for machinery going to the Volkswagen plant that I picked up in Norfolk. But this is right at $4 a mile. It'll be about $850 profit on this. I like it because, like I said, I've delivered in Chattanooga, so I can pick up in Chattanooga. Then, what's the other reason? So there's a little deadhead. It's only like 300 loaded miles since I had to do 200 in the morning, so that's still shaved off to make a 500 mile day. And then it put me right here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Nice reload area for Wednesday. So what I'm going to be doing today is looking for a short load that'll keep me somewhere towards the south, so that I can get a load booked this weekend for Friday. You know, we're going into 3 weeks in this, and I still haven't hauled a load over the weekend, so that's really putting a damper on the challenge. So it's all good. See what we get next today for loads. About to go drop this off right now. All right, there's another one down. About to go head up 55 miles to Hendersonville, North Carolina, and go pick up this next one. It's only $1,000 gross, but it's 225 loaded miles. So it's like $4.50 a mile. I didn't want to be sitting here, wait, you know, for an hour, 2 or 3, waiting on the load just to get a little bit better. So that'll be another $825 simple profit. And we'll put the numbers up on the screen. Now check it out, all the wood. It's a big tree processing place here. That's where I'm delivering my equipment that I picked up. It's a 15,000 pound load. About to go deliver this right now. And I got one oversized load picking up in Savannah. Wow, so check that out. This is from my oversized load that I was supposed to pick up today in Savannah. Good morning. I just got word that the trailer picking up the main unit went down, so I have to hold off the other trucks for now. The fall off pieces will not be taken off until the main unit gets loaded. My apologies for the inconvenience. And as soon as we get confirmation they have someone for the main unit, I can let you know if you are still in the area. Wow. So what do I say? Okay. I will just need a new rate con for $265 for the permits that were already ordered and paid for already. Thank you. I will send the invoice when I get it for the proof of the dollar amount if need be. So, about to get back on this load board. I put up $250 yesterday for these permits. And it's like, oh, sorry for the inconvenience, you know. Not even offering to pay for the permits. So I'm gonna get this email back. See, in a situation like this, I just, you know, they send a new rate con out for the money for the permits since it was their mistake, and then they just send a invoice for that amount and they have to pay it back. So that's what it is. Right, so we're on our way to Savannah, Georgia to go pick up the oversized load that canceled on me yesterday. So they offered an additional $300 to come pick it up today on Friday, and that worked out well because I ended up making another $750 or so off a short load that only went 120 miles. So yesterday when the load got canceled, what I did was got back on the load board and loaded up some cable reels. I wasn't able to get footage of it, but we'll still add it into what's going on, of course. And yeah, so there's an extra $300 there, and the additional $750 will make this so far the strongest and highest profiting week so far in the challenge. This week 3, which should be right around $7,500. So that means week 4, starting Monday, we need another $7,500 to make this challenge. Will it happen? We will see. Time will be the teller. So I'm about to get up here and load this up 10.5 foot wide, and should be able to get some footage of that. At the Port of Savannah, this is the widest point, 10.5 foot wide. Not so bad. This piece is 10,000 pounds. This piece is 33. So it is 44,000 pounds altogether. This is that oversized load that's going to Houston. 48 on 1,000 miles, so close to $5 a mile. 250 in permits. What's going on? So originally this load was $4,000. Asked for $500 more, that made it $450, and since they canceled yesterday and rebooked me, they gave me an additional $300. So these are pieces of a big container lifter. Like here at the port, there's big lifts that lift the containers, and so to ship one, they have to break it down into all sorts of pieces, and that's what these are. This is part of it, and this is part of the support. Yes, indeed. Another day in the office. Another day in the office. Oh, here we go. Got it rigged up. Looking at me like, what the hell are you filming this for? Oh yeah, there she is. Now, how much did you say this unit's worth again? About $1 million?
Yeah, just
About $1 million to move these containers around. That's another one down. Shoot, on the way here, I booked another oversized load, so I'm not even taking down my flags or none of that. Well, you know, my signs. I got another 10.5 foot wide load picking up 75 miles from here in Freeport, going to Lakeland, Florida. Not really the best place to be going to deliver Central Florida, but it was posted for $3,600, and I got an extra $400, $4,000 on whatchamacallit, 1,000 miles. So it works for me. It'll be about a good $1,600 a day. So I'm about to go grab that, and it's only 30,000 pounds. So we'll grab that to get this week started. Have that delivered by Wednesday. Fixing to go unload this oversized piece. It's already Wednesday the 21st down here in Lakeland, Florida. And I got another load to pick up real quick. It's about 20 miles away. It'll take me up to South Georgia for like $800. I'm getting escorted. Right now. So that's what the load. Kind of see the load a little bit. It's a big, like a floating barge to put heavy stuff on the water, like a crane. All right, I might better get some footage of this too when I get up here. Show the load. So here's what the load looks like. I already got my straps took down. It's 30,000 pounds, 10.6 wide. There's all my flags and stuff that I used. So this is like the widest point. Not bad. He's getting unloaded in front of me. Now I'll go pick up this load 20 miles from here. Like I mentioned, take it up to Georgia for like $800. But when you're down here in Central Florida, you just gotta grab what you can grab. and get on out of here. If not, be deadheading. And it's close to $3 a mile. It's like $2.80 a mile, but you know, only $800. But that'll get me going from up out of here, South Georgia. Keep this logistic train rolling. Or what do trains do? Yeah, trains roll. Keep the train rolling. All right. There's the next load. It's a nice little easy load. This is that load for $800. 20-mile deadhead, 300 miles into South Georgia. Just a Kelly bar, 6,000 pounds. Gotta tie it up in the back like this, because this piece will come out. So this blocks it in where it won't come out. But yeah, only 6,000 pounds, $800, but it gets me out of Florida. Nice to get a little easy load like this from type of loads I've been doing for the last 7 to 14 days or so. That's what it looks like from over here. Got to go ahead and get this up the road and be in Georgia tomorrow and look for another short load to do. And there it goes. There's another one. There's a. Huh? No, they can stay. Yeah. Redoing this bridge over here in Moultrie, Georgia. Boom, boom. So I just delivered some of these. I had 4 of them on my trailer. Wasn't able to really get any video of it, but that was the one I picked up right after I delivered that Kelly bar. I went ahead and grabbed these 20 miles away. $1,100 to come to Huntsville. Not really a good deal, especially cutting across the mountains in North Georgia over to Alabama. But I like the reload area. So it's all good, whatever. It's done now. $1,100 on 400 miles. Well, we'll do the math on it right here. But yeah, actually about to go right back to Georgia. I could have loaded something from here, but I'm going to go back to Cartersville to take a load to Dallas next. I already got it booked, but I need to stop by Louisiana and pick up something. So the premise on that one pretty much. So let's go over to Cartersville and go get this next load. What's going on? So here's the next load. These are some billets. And see how little they look compared to like how tall they are and all that? But these are 41,000 pounds. These are some heavy little jokers right here. Yep. So we just got to strap every 10 foot. 2 straps in the first 5 feet. And so this one's loaded out of Cartersville, Georgia. Oh, yesterday was a super long day. Started at like 5:30 in the morning. Left Middle Georgia. Went up to Atlanta, then grabbed Highway 20, not Interstate 20, across through Rome, then catch like Highway 35 up through the mountains. And you know, that whole like 120 mile stretch is like nothing but traffic and mountains. So did that, dropped off in Huntsville, come right back across the same route here to Cartersville to come get this. But you know, it's all good. Finished yesterday around 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So it was another about 15 hour day or whatever. But got this load, gonna carry it out to Dallas. And we're at like day 26 of the challenge. So right there at the precipice of wrapping it up. So we're getting pretty close to the numbers now, I'm telling you. It's gonna be right up there on the money. See you. Little Rock. We're rounding up this challenge now. So I got these pipes on the trailer, some PVC pipe. About to go make this drop in Little Rock. Go up to Jonesboro, Arkansas, about another 100 miles northeast-ish. Then I'm going to deliver the rest of this pipe, drop down to Memphis, and pick up 2 coils. Even though I rarely haul coils, but this load puts me over in Bossier City to where I need to be in Louisiana, because I'm about to take about 6 or 7 days off. Yes, I am. All right, we're going to update the numbers on the screen and keep it moving. And I believe 25K challenge has been successful. It's like right there at it, 24.5 or 25.5. We'll have to do the math on it. All right, so here's the final load of the 25K challenge, the first 25K challenge, sponsored by truckersmakemoney.com. See, I got this one, actually it's 2 coils put together to 44,000 pounds. And this is low-key one of the most, pretty much most dangerous load you can haul on a flatbed. If that thing breaks, it's gonna keep rolling, and it's gonna definitely smash my truck completely up. So when I haul these loads, just take it real easy. You see I got 5 chains, 3 pulling down. Well, 1 pulling straight down, 2 pretty much pulling down, 1 pulling back, 1 pulling forward. So, yeah, I did this load because it was 80-mile deadhead, and it puts me 100 miles from where I want to go take a few days off at. So, I'm gonna edit all these clips together, and we're gonna make a YouTube video out of this. All right, see ya.